All right, welcome to Teal House Farm, off the farm. This is our big town day. We've had homeschool co-op, we're running errands, doing everything. We got dance class tonight. Sorry about all the noise. They're using their tablets right now because we're just about to get dinner. We've already done lots today. But we're going to start the saga of the brace that is maybe very wrong. So if you were watching, Annie got a new style brace that was supposed to help her, supposed to be a step down from what she had before. But instead, the longer that we had it, and we took it to therapy with us, used it with the therapist, really feel like it is all wrong. Because it was way more solid than we thought. We couldn't bend it at all. I'll see if I have an old video I can stick in here so you can see. And the whole point of Annie's bracing right now is we're working on ankle motion. So you take her, put her in a brace where there is no ankle motion, and it undoes all the hard work that she's done this year. So we brought it back, and I just picked it back up today. They thinned out the plastic to make it more flexible. I'll show you. So now it does, trying to push too hard, it does bend. You can see it bends. But it's not really bending at the ankle. Like, that's not where your ankle is. So I'm not really convinced. We're gonna try it on at home and see, and then we're gonna fast forward a couple days here on the video, take it to our therapists and see. But I have a feeling that this may still be not what she needs to progress further. This may be all wrong. And in that situation, I don't really know what happens next. Because insurance only pays, for 1 or maybe 2 a year, and I don't think we can buy them back and back. We have to prove that she's grown out of them. So I don't know what happens if the script is written wrong, like whose fault that ends up being. So let's find out together. Annie, stop. All right, so we're back home. We're gonna try it on and see what we think.
No, we're not going yet. We're not going yet.
We are gonna go to therapy really soon, but we're gonna try your new brace on, okay? I got it back.
I get a treat because I watched it.
Right, Annie helped me in the nursery at church, so she gets a special treat today. I don't even feel like it fits at all anymore.
It does.
See that? Usually it'll slide and it'll click in, right? And that holds this. Oh, good job! That holds the inner shoe in, but it doesn't do that now.
What's the hole for?
It doesn't slide in. It doesn't even fit in. I don't know, Annie. All right, we're just gonna tie it in. Bless you. As tightly as. Oh my goodness! As tightly as we can. We'll see what happens.
I need to do it. Sneak again.
I don't feel like her heel is in the back of the shoe though.
It is.
Okay, can you get me her 2 sneakers, Mikey? Not the pink shoes, the sneakers.
Laffy doesn't need a shoe brace. It's not gonna fit.
We'll see.
Oh, that looks so tight.
All right, hop up, Annie. Okay, now turn around and walk the other way. Yeah, you're not picking your foot up.
Oh, you know I could.
Well, walk. Yeah. Well. Does it feel funny?
No, it's not.
It doesn't feel funny?
No.
Because you're walking like it feels funny. It doesn't? Okay, we'll see what Miss April thinks today.
What?
All right. You're okay, Mitter Man. He's mad that we puckled him back in his seat. So the therapist actually felt like the brace was a lot better. So just a second. So we're gonna go home and look at a couple things she was talking about and see how we're feeling then. I don't know. It's hard to have an opinion when I don't feel like I have enough qualified experience. There's so many types of braces out there, and gait is kind of a subjective thing. you know, what parts of it do you want to improve and what parts do you accept and keep the same, because even a, you know, normal person does not have a perfect gait, right? We're all individuals. So we're gonna go home and have some dinner and then take a look at some of the things and see how we feel then. So we decided to take it home and just watch what's going on for a while. So on Saturday, we go to the library. There's so much to do at our library. It's almost like a community center, games and toys, and they don't really mind if the kids are busy or a little bit loud. It's really just an awesome place. And so we go there and we're going to play. This really gives a chance to see the brace in action because there's so many different activities to do. And of course, like any library, a million books to pick from. Annie loves to play at the Tinker Toy table and build things, and she really did a great job. It didn't seem to impede her mobility at all, and her standing formation looks excellent. You see her toes are both nicely pointed forward, and that is not typical for Annie. We also go to the store, and walking around the store takes a lot of endurance, so if a brace is uncomfortable, she's going to wear out, and she did great. I had a hard time keeping up with her. She was so excited to be at the store. Her gait is looking better. The strides are getting longer, so maybe my initial reaction was wrong. Okay, so it's now Sunday, so we've had the new brace in its refitted format for 6 days now, and it's growing on me, I'll say that. One of the biggest lessons I've learned thus far is to try not to be overreactionary when it comes to things. It's really hard not to be. Like when that brace first came, it looked very wrong, you know, and it didn't feel like it fit together well. It was a lot different than what we've had before. And just being a special needs parent, there's so much to worry about and to do all the time. It's really easy to be just reactionary about things because you just feel like you don't have the mental space to deal with another thing. And if something's wrong, you just want it taken care of so you don't have to worry about it and wait. But try really hard not to do that, because like this lesson has showed me and many others that just because something's different doesn't mean it's wrong, and you really have to give things a chance to kind of pan out and test them out. You know, a new pair of braces is like a new pair of running shoes. You can't just put them on and expect to run a marathon, right? You have to break them in first. This one moves differently than her older one, so at first her gait looked really strange, but she had to learn, you know, her new normal. And after some objective testing, so actually did some walking measurements in both her old brace and her new brace and some flexibility measurements, she actually does objectively on paper have a much more normal gait in the new brace, even though we had some concerns about whether or not it was flexible enough. So overall, it seems like maybe this is the right choice, and that we just needed to give it some more time, which we did this week, and I'm glad we did. Always, I say all this, if you're ever looking at braces for a child, if you ever have to do that, do keep in mind if they're leaving red marks on their feet or their legs, or the child is complaining that they hurt, that's a different story. She obviously wasn't complaining that it hurt, right? You heard her several times in the video saying no, that it's fine. I also do know that she says that because this one has ice cream cones and unicorns is what's printed on the brace. That's the design, and she was so excited that these were coming. She was not sending this brace back. So we gave it a little time to make sure she didn't change her mind. But it does seem to be working out, and it's not causing any, you know, rubbing, or there's no red marks, and she's, you know, didn't lose any endurance, isn't complaining about her feet hurting. So those are all really good things. So I think we'll stick with this one. We do have an appointment in a few weeks with the doctor that actually prescribed these. And so we'll check in with him and make sure that he is happy with what he's prescribed, because it is a bit different. But I think he will be. And everybody seems to be pretty happy. We'll check back in with the therapist next week. But I think overall, we just needed to give it a little more time. So we will see you guys another day on our adventure. See you all soon.